This is Stefan Schmidt for InsiderIowa.com. We're still getting more and new information about the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. And of course, the news hasn't been good. There hasn't been any good news. The deployment of resources was apparently late, and there was not a lot of upfront preparation. There was no one to really manage the fire suppression at the oil platform. The Coast Guard didn't even have someone who was a fire suppression commander. BP didn't have anybody who could manage the Joint Task Force to fight the fire. And now we're finding out that the Mineral Management Agency, which is a federal agency responsible for supervising, scrutinizing, and overseeing the oil industry, has been not only lax, but they've also, in fact, been involved in scandals. They've had sex, drugs, and rock and roll in their background. And we are now seeing the Obama administration splitting up the two different functions of the Mineral Management Agency. One function is to basically promote the oil industry and promote petroleum, and the second one is to regulate. And if you can't have one agency doing both of those things, because apparently it just spent most of its time promoting the oil industry and almost no time regulating. So we are, in fact, now seeing a whole new face of the oil industry. And British Petroleum, by the way, BP stands for British Petroleum, not Beyond Petroleum, as they have tried to tell us with their nice commercials. BP still seems to be relatively laid back about all of this. They're going to pay fines. It's not clear if they are going to pay restitution to a lot of the people who are suffering the consequences of this spill, because BP keeps saying, well, you know, we will compensate where justified. So the American public is seeing the risks of big oil, and they're seeing also the consequences of having a regulatory regime at the federal level that is not optimal, that is not functioning very well. So we'll keep an eye on that for you and see how the reorganization of the Minerals Management Agency goes going forward. So this is Stefan Schmidt at the end of a nice banquet here at Iowa State University for InsiderIowa.com.